Hours equals price project. hOEP.coin is a project to design and test a sliding scale price tag that is convenient to use and ubiquitous. There's a graphic, shows some sort of a scale measuring weight. With on the one side in one pan we have an hourglass with time passing, and on the other scale we have dollars, some of them green and some of them red, dollar signs actually, and a graph that shows looks like a sort of supply and demand graph showing sliding scale price tag, US dollar demand, hOEP.coin demand, US dollar price tag, and some lines, and I'm not really sure what that means. Says permanent link to this slideshow is HTTPS, a URL. You can look it up. How it works. The price tag says a book costs 2 hOEP coin. So that means 2 hours of your time equals the price you pay. If you think that's a fair price, you click the buy button and enter your credit card info. If you're a first-time user, check the box to allow the IRS, bank, or other verifier to calculate and confirm an hour of your time is worth cost, $25 an hour. Charges on your credit card read 2 hours at $25 per hour. We create a duplicate anonymized public receipt that records the transaction as a 2 hOEP charge. We add to any purchase additional consumer rewards you can claim, privacy controls that make sense, and fraud protection you can enforce automatically by global receipt inspection. And we have a book made to stick by Chip Heath and Dan Heath that might, for example, be sold download sell price of only 2 hOEP coin, for example. How it helps. A sliding scale price tag charges more to rich people than to poor people. The more it's used, the more it will reduce financial inequality. To make the most profit, the seller will choose a hOEP coin price that is equally costly to everyone. Let's consider a hypothetical seller, Epipene, that has a monopoly patent on a medical device they sell for a regular price now of only $500. If they switch to selling at a 10 hOEP coin price, then the poor buyer gets a 10 hOEP price tag. That's 10 hours at $10 an hour equals $100 is what the poor buyer pays. That's a $400 decrease to inequality. The regular price is $500, so yeah, regular price is $500. A median income buyer gets a 10 hOEP price tag. That's 10 hours at $50 an hour because they're a medium income buyer. I guess they make more money. That equals $500, which is no change to inequality. Oh, because the regular cash price is $500. So for the medium income buyer, the cash price and the hOEP price are actually the same. A rich buyer gets a 10 hOEP price tag, and that's 10 hours at $200 an hour equals $2,000. That's a $1,500 decrease to inequality because the rich buyer used to only pay $500 before. How many hours was the rich person working to pay for an EpiPen before? Like a poor buyer would at $10 an hour, you'd have to work 50 hours to buy an EpiPen for the poor buyer with dollar pricing. A rich buyer, though, at $200 an hour, would have to work 2.5 hours. Yeah, 2.5 hours. So the poor buyer had to work 50 hours over a week for an EpiPen, and the rich buyer only had to work 2.5 hours for the same medicine that saved its life. I guess it saves their life or something. I'm not sure. Um, question mark. This is hypothetical. If EpiPen sells in hours equals price coin, then sales revenue jumps from $1,000 to $2,600. With regular dollar pricing, EpiPen sold only 2 at $500 because the low-income customer couldn't afford to buy. With a 10 Hope coin price, they sold all three, one at $100, one at $500, and one at $2,000. That's a 260% increase in profit for EpiPen. Oh, wait, let me go back. And 3 sales decrease inequality by $1,900. I mean, in theory, I guess we haven't actually tried this. So it's still speculative, but it seems to make sense. Meet Alberto. He's very poor and he needs an EpiPen. One Hope coin is only $1 for him because he's unemployed except for odd jobs, so retailers don't much want his Hope. For very low income buyers, greedy EpiPen set a floor price of $25 plus 10 Hope coin. The marginal cost to EpiPen of producing one additional unit is $25. EpiPen still won't lose money selling with Hope coin to him, Alberto, at production costs in dollars and can now make a small $10 profit from Hope coin off even the poorest patients. So that sell was a $10 profit for EpiPen, and that reduced inequality $465. Alberto would have had to pay $500 for his EpiPen, which would have taken him 500 hours. Poor Alberto, you're going to be working all year for your medicine, and it expires every year. Well, hopefully, Hope coin will offer Alberto some hope. Social benefits at scale. Financial inequality-based social bias discrimination is reversed if you pay with hours equals price coin in profit-seeking business models. How? If a traffic ticket is priced at 2 Hope coin instead of $100, then a poor black student who works as a hairstylist pays $40. A career-minded Latino driving a family car pays $100. A rich old white man in a Lexus pays $500. When? As soon as the police realize they can make more money with less work by ticketing in rich neighborhoods, they'll choose to stop targeting vulnerable poor neighborhoods for traffic revenues. And we want to stop racism. Police can subtract $460 from racially based financial inequality by making free traffic citations. 400, I guess that adds up. Police traffic stop revenue up by 220% means more efficient use of police hours. Yeah, I guess if they make more money off each ticket. How can the seller make the most money by offering hours equals price coin? And how much more profit will they make? Meet Marcos. He runs his own camera shop on a luxury beachfront in the Bahamas and has few nearby competitors. Marcos rents and sells vacation cameras using a mix of hours equals price coin and euros. The camera deposit is always in euros, but the rental fee is 2% of the camera's lifetime replacement cost in euros plus 1 Hope per day, because that gives him the most profit. Tourists like the underwater camera most and can pay with a single transaction. Story for illustrative purposes over. I don't know if Marcos really exists. Hours equals price coin helps retailers with what economists call individualized perfect price discrimination. Priced individually. Without hOEP.coin, retailers try to guess a customer's price sensitivity with web profiling and tracking software. hOEP.coin makes customer profiling obsolete. Well, seems to work better. Rich people say I charge them too much. Oh, this is Marcos again. I tell them their vacation pictures will be cherished for hours and last a lifetime. But all I'm asking for is one hOEP. It seems a fair trade for my hours in the store, but if they want to spend their time looking for another camera shop with a lower price, then I respect their right to shop around. Also, I tell them I'm the only camera shop on the island, and I'm not responsible for their not planning ahead and bringing their own camera. Serving a rich tourist earned me $1,000 on a rental yesterday, and it was worth every minute I spent to make the sale. The seller can charge as much as the market will bear. You decide how much to charge for your product. Change the price higher or lower and see if you make more money. Add discounts for volume sales or make special offers anytime. You can also add automatic discounts for local commerce or student discounts. You can sell almost anything with hOEP.coin, just like you sell with dollars. Three, vendor preferences. Some businesses are expected to be better served by hours equals price.coin than others. Because hOEP.coin is completely voluntary, individual business owners can choose not to offer sales in hOEP.coin if it doesn't make them additional profits. Low profit margin, strong competition. hOEP.coin is not very good for things like a disposable razor you can pick up on any street corner with low profit margin. If the marginal cost for production is close to the sale price in the market, then hOEP.coin won't make anyone much of a profit. High profit margin, weak competition. Movie ticket sales and digital products are good candidates for hOEP.coin because the cost of one additional ticket or media download is negligible compared to the sale price. Personalized services are great candidates for selling with hOEP.coin. Some markets are possible first adopters. Hairstylists will make more money selling with hours equals price.coin. EpiPen. EpiPen. Monopoly markets like medicine, where most of the purchase price is directed towards new research, will profit most by offering sales in hOEP.coin in addition to their current income tier pricing schedules. Source, this is not a real quote. This is just a placeholder. Can someone give me a better quote or say this for me? Someone important? Jenny, a hairstylist, earns $20 per hour. Teresa, a nail specialist, earns $60 per hour. Jenny and Teresa both agree to work for each other for an hour. How many net dollars will Teresa have transferred to Jenny if they both agreed to bill each other fairly for 1 hour each using hOEP.coin? Question mark. Answer. The poorer person is now $40 richer than before. Inequality decreased by $80. How many net dollars will Jenny have transferred to Teresa if they both agreed to bill each other fairly for 1 hour each using USA dollars? Answer. The poorer person is now $40 poorer than before. Inequality increased by $80. What happens if Jenny bills in hOEP.coin and Teresa bills in USA dollars? Question mark. I don't see an answer to that. Every purchase decreases inequality. Hours equals price.coin uses personal time as a unit of measure instead of a gold standard or fiat money. Because personal time is valued equally between people when trading using hOEP.coin, every purchase or exchange of value reduces income inequality. Capital-based Capital-based dollars are a regressive measure of human time value, but hOEP.coin offers a progressive measure of capital value. Whatever that means. Not for illegal use. hOEP.coin is a completely transparent and privacy-managed accounting system. All transactions are available to government for data mining, criminal investigations, or accounting investigations with low compensating fees paid for viewing. We monitor all transactions for fraud or misuse of hOEP.coin, such as violating seller or buyer terms and conditions. Evidence of fraud may show up in the data analysis, and a hold may be placed on your account. See a short video on how to catch a criminal with hOEP.coin. Privacy. You get to know the personally identifiable information and reason for anyone who wants to look at your purchase history and charge them a viewing fee. We set the default view price at 1 million hOEP.coin per receipt to discourage casual interest in your purchase habits. But you can set the price lower to make money. Set multiple prices for different levels of information access. So I guess like the government, if they wanted to like audit your accounts, they would have to pay $1 million or something for every receipt in advance. But then if they come up with evidence to justify a crime, then I guess they could get their money back for their view fees. So it's like you pay first if you're suspicious. There's no free peeking. There's free keeping. The government can keep your, so if you do something illegal, then they don't have to pay the view fee. But they have to pay it first before they know. So they better have evidence. They better be sure, right? So you do have privacy. You have $1 million privacy. Like they're not going to just go fishing. Okay. What's next? B2C plus C2C plus C2B equals not B2B. So business to customer, consumer, consumer to consumer, consumer to business equals not business to business. This money is strange and can't be used for selling from business to business. hOEP.coin is very poor for speculating or putting on stock markets and such. How would you calculate the hour rate of a stock price? How much is an hour of time from a business worth? Maybe someday we'll answer those questions, but for now, it's just for use by real people. Economists love hours equals price.coin. Economists like efficiency in markets, and hOEP.coin is a completely free choice, market-friendly solution that reduces government regulation costs and puts the invisible hand to work for exchanging everyone's time fairly and efficiently. Sellers and buyers each decide based on their preference whether to use hOEP.coin or not. The free market supply and demand motivates sellers and buyers to sell using dollars and or hOEP.coin in a competitive, complementary, multi-currency marketplace. Why now? 10 years ago, we didn't have the technology to do this well. Hours equals price.coin can be considered a refined and evolved version of existing income tier pricing strategies and poverty discount programs in use by the medical industry today. Airlines and vacation sales also currently use inferior forms of individualized pricing to estimate price sensitivity and charge more to people in a hurry who don't plan ahead and are impatient. Designers and other workers routinely charge more for rich clients in some markets. Socially appropriate timing. It works best in predatory seller markets, which we have a lot of now. And it works best when there's a lot of financial inequality in the marketplace. And it works best when there is a high markup. Easy adoption. Just change the price on the sign and start selling in hOEP.coin tomorrow using a web price tag sheet you create and edit anytime you want. Low friction. Can work with any purchasing system with low transaction costs. It's also very convenient, I think. It can be. As convenient as a coupon or a credit card. It's convenient. You can have a hOEP credit card or a hOEP coupon or hOEP dollars. I don't know if you could print it. What's next? Oh, projected milestones. July 2017, public discussion starts at hackathons. October 2017, collect endorsements by notable and diverse economists, politicians, business leaders, and poverty advocates. March 2018, live test a proof of concept technology implementation. August 2018, roll out first adopter medical and entertainment industry use. October 2018, monitor and evaluate profit, build confidence in scalability, security, and privacy, assess society scale implementation costs. November 2018, 5% market penetration of select markets, and 5% of personal purchases on average in USA, 5% reduction to inequality. What people are saying, quote, American financial innovation finally serves hardworking Americans. Wendy Ryder, CA. Quote, I feel like this is a solution everyone can accept and benefit from. Ronnie Reeder, New York. Quote, finally, I feel like money can be used for good as long as it's hours equals price.coin. Abby Author, New York. Quotes for illustrative purposes only, not real quotes. You want to give me a better one? Can you help make sure this is developed and implemented so the community benefits most? Join our community. Start with onboarding via Google document and contribute to the plans and thoughts about hours equals price.coin. And here's a URL to do that. Good luck. There are dark forces that might not like this solution, and we need some deep thinkers to help us avoid any dystopian outcomes from this idea before it becomes too big to steer for the public good as easily. Let's develop this as a nonprofit or standards and protocols type model. Permanent link to this slideshow is https goo URL. Yeah. Notice all information in this slideshow is fictional and unverified. And that appears to be the end of the slideshow.